Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the first episode of What in the Ratchet with your boy, Cooli Highh. Hello. Hello, can I get a round of applause, please? That's the wrong button. That's the wrong button. Yes. I have been gone for a minute, you know what I'm saying? A little hiatus. I've been sick as fuck. Excuse my language. I had like a temperature of like 102.6 or 8 or some shit like that. I was out of it. I'm still not 100% yet, but I miss making content for y'all. So we're back with something new until I get fully adjusted and fully recovered. So I hope y'all like this. Today we are reacting to Judge Mathis. The title says Trading Sex for Rent. So hopefully we're in for a good time. Sit back and relax, and let's get down to brass tacks.
Plaintiff Clifton Cole Jr. says after he rented his house to the defendant, she offered him oral sex in exchange for rent. Clifton claims he rejected her offer.
Let's traverse.
Because he's been married for 51 years, and his wife is with him in court today. Clifton suing the defendant for damaging his rental property. Defendant Ebony Zachary insists she did give Clifton sexual favors in exchange for a break on rent, and it happened when they met in the parking lot of Clifton's favorite strip club. Ebony insists
Let me know in the comment section below if y'all think if y'all think he did it, bro. What y'all think, bro? I don't know. I'm not convinced yet. Black men don't cheat.
Clifton suing for more than she owes.
Start with you.
This is my wife, Betty. We've been married for 51 years. And I rent a house to a lady for 25 years. I never had no problem with her. I rented my property to Ebony, and she offered me oral sex for rent. When I went by there to collect the rent, there was so much marijuana smoke in the house. I had to back out of there and wait a couple of minutes before they would give me the rent. They damaged my house. They tore up the kitchen floor.
All right, that's what you're suing for, property damages. But let's back up because you jumped right into that. And you know, I've been married for 51 years, Your Honor, and this young lady here offered me sex for rent.
Yeah.
Did y'all discuss sex for rent? Did you give him sex for rent?
Sex as in intercourse sex or?
I don't know. I'm not Bill Clinton. You're not the definition of sex. What are you talking about? Did you do anything sexual with him or not?
Yes.
Okay, sir.
No, sir.
You tell me what happened because you're the one jumped off on this.
Because that's what happened, sir.
I know, but out of all the things, you didn't even tell me what the agreement was.
This is my wife, Betty. We've been married for 51 years. And I rent a house to a lady for 25 years. I never had no problem with her.
Yo.
I rented my property to Ebony, and she offered me oral sex for rent.
Defendant Ebony Zachary rented a house
beat
from the
kinda low-key
plaintiff,
hard.
and she admits that on 4 occasions, she gave him sexual favors for a break on her rent.
Not one, not two, not three, 4 times. If I'm renting on my property, I'm gonna need my money up front. Sorry, no deal. Deal or no deal, no deal. Can't do it. I need my papers, my moolah, my skrilla. You feel me? I got bills. I got shit to take care of. I don't got time. I can go get some cat, some FaceTime for free somewhere else. Fuck that. Excuse my language. Sorry, YouTube. I'm sorry. I apologize.
But the plaintiff insists nothing ever happened between them.
She about like a
Do this.
4
Let's
too.
start with
I'm cool.
when she began renting from you.
2011.
All right. And paid all the rent,
It was late a little bit, but
okay.
it was always made up.
never offered you sex?
Nope.
Okay. What happened? You think that she just finally got the hots for you? Or? I'm saying, what?
She was behind in her rent. She always, when she was behind, she always made up the rent within that month. Then she got behind by 2 months.
Okay.
And then she text. It was a text message. It wasn't face to face. It was a text message.
Said you want some sex for rent.
Yes, oil sex.
Let me see that.
The only thing I had to erase it because I didn't want my wife to see it. But
Why?
I don't want my wife to know that my wife is the one that introduced me to
I
let her
understand all
rent
that. Why didn't you want your wife to see it?
because it was offensive. Also, when I received the text, I was at the health club and I showed my friends that the text, and they gave me witness statements saying that they seen it.
And this is the first time your wife knew, though.
No, she knew more than this before the court. I told her before.
Okay, when?
When we started this procedure.
Okay, because you knew you were going to come to court.
Yes.
So you knew it was going to come out.
Yes.
So you said it's time to tell her now. Prep her for this. I better prep her. Because this woman I'm suing for my rent, she's going to tell the truth. I mean, she's going to say that she gave me sex for rent. And so just so I can prep you, let me just tell you, it didn't happen, but she going to say it happened. And I should have told her. I know what you told her. You said, I should have told you then. Didn't you tell her that? I know you did. You said, I should have told you when it happened, but I didn't want to worry you. So you should have just left this alone. You know the judge no game when he said it.
Yeah,
How you bring that to me? You should have left this alone. Now you're going to have a bunch of trouble when you get home tonight.
my wife knows me.
Yeah, and so does she. She says she knows you. She says she knows you. I'm not saying I'm just saying what she says. I'll leave you alone, man. I'm having too much fun with this. So I'm gonna leave you alone. Ma'am, you go ahead and tell me what you want me to know. To address his allegation that you offered him sex for rent. What do you want to say?
I met up with him at Atlantis a couple of times in the parking lot to pay him his rent, and if I was short on rent, I would, we made arrangements to do things in the parking lot.
No.
In a sexual sense?
Yes,
Excuse me.
4 times.
4 times?
Why would I say I have 6 kids?
You don't.
I have income. I have a disabled child. So if I was that much behind of rent, I
You
get
could even
under.
you could even cash the check that you were getting, and you were behind because you didn't have the money.
I always gave you something, and you always let me
No,
slide.
I didn't
because
want.
I
didn't
gave
want,
you.
I wanted the whole rent. I didn't want something.
Oh, I know you didn't want. You wanted something when
I wanted the rent. That was it.
Where'd y'all meet?
We met at
Remind me
Atlantis.
where you met.
We met at Atlantis to get your rent, though.
We met where?
Atlantis, the strip club. You know where your favorite spot is, right down the street from my house.
I don't know, Chad. I don't know, Chad. I don't know, man. Black men don't cheat still. Let's go.
I never even went to Atlantis.
The first night we had did it together, our agreement we had going on in the car, we went inside that night and I danced on you and gave you a lap dance.
You know you're lying, okay?
Ooh.
I never
Okay,
said
is
anything
anyone
you
in
say.
trouble
We
here?
never-
Why would I lie about me?
We never met no place but at that house and me getting rent. I never met
Sir,
you any place but the rent.
Why don't you tell me then when she propositioned you?
There was never no sex, no physical contacts, no sex or nothing.
Let me ask you one more time. You allege that she offered you sex in exchange for rent. My question is when?
Sir, it was sometime in May. I don't know the exact date, but it was
Of
sometime
what
in May.
year?
2014.
The one and only time?
Yes, sir.
Did you respond?
No.
You didn't say yes or no?
All I did was just show it to my friends, and then I erased it out of my phone.
Why didn't you respond to her?
I didn't want to respond to that, sir.
Why?
Because I didn't want to. I wanted to rent. That's all I wanted.
I understand, but if someone offers you something and it's somewhat insulting, or it's something that would otherwise wipe away a debt, you say, no, I'm not wiping away my debt like that. No, you must pay me. No, why would you say something like that? No, who do you think I am? No, I've been married 51 years.
I mean,
Let's start with
got a point.
when she began.
Got a point.
From you.
All I'm saying.
2011.
$8 rent,
It was late a little bit, but
Okay.
it was always made up.
never offered you sex.
Nope.
Good. What happened? You think that she just finally got the hots for you?
Defendant Ebony Zachary rented a house from the plaintiff, and she admits that on 4 occasions she gave him sexual favors for a break on her rent. But the plaintiff insists nothing ever happened between them.
Damages. How does she owe you for property damages? Because you're not suing her for rent, so I guess that worked out. Sorry.
It's all squared up.
Y'all squared that away.
I got a case for rent.
Okay,
I
you did
sued her
have
for
her pay
rent,
for the rent.
and she owes me $3,200 plus the cost of court for the rent.
Man, but you see I'm playing, so that's why I'm not serious about it. I wouldn't be having fun with him if I really believed that or I thought it was serious. I don't believe her. Go ahead. I'm just having fun. Believe your husband. You've been with your husband 51 years. You believe him.
Oh, I'm gonna do that.
All right, there you go. All right. So, and let's get back to the property damage then.
She tore up the kitchen. She had a big dog in there. And
When?
Well, the first time I found out about it was when I went to clean the mold up that she said was in the bathroom.
When?
In May, around the end of May. And me, my handyman, went over there to look at the mold that she said was in the bathroom, and it was mold there. Him and I took a gallon of bleach and we cleaned all the mold up and painted it. And I said, you got to keep this washed up. I mean, that's why the mold is coming, because the water just sitting there and festering and causing mold.
What was causing the water to just sit there, though?
It was just from showers.
It should go down the drain.
Yeah, but there's also water that goes on the wall and just still on the side of the tub there. You have to clean it. You have to clean the tub and the faucet and the knobs. All this got to be clean because water
Yeah.
just sits on that.
So you
And
said the
and
woman
soap's
never
up.
cleaned her, huh?
No, sir, and I have pictures to show you that.
Let's see your pictures. Sir, please. What's this?
That's the way she left it?
She did this? The cracks along the side of the wall. What did she do?
She never cleaned up anything. She never
What's
cleaned
that have to do with the cracks surrounding the bathtub?
That was all.
There's a lot of nasty people, sir, and they don't have this.
That was all caulked.
I feel like if you a tenant or if you a landlord or whatever, owner of a property, stuff like that shouldn't be in the property because that's gonna make you look bad in the end and not the customer, because that's something that you should take care of. There should not be hella cracks around the bathtub or anywhere in the house really like that, unless it's designed for cracks to be there. You feel me? So that's an L on his part. He gotta do better.
And sealed and everything. And
That's his
I don't
fault.
know what
She
happened.
removed it. It was there and then it was gone?
No, I don't know what happened to it.
The window here. She did that too?
Yes.
What did she do? Scrape the paint off?
I don't know. I
That's
don't know what
mold.
she did. That she was there for 3 years, and then when we went out there, after she moved, that's when I took the pictures of it.
You say this is mold?
That's mold.
All right, what other damage are you asking for? sir?
Also, the bathroom floor.
What's wrong with the bathroom floor? What did she do?
I'm imagining that they was taking showers with the curtain on the outside of the tub and got water all on the floor and just sit there. And here's some pictures of the bed.
How old were these towels, sir?
3 years old.
And what else, sir?
This is the bathroom door. I mean, this is the kitchen floor, and this is where the door was kicked in.
Okay. Ma'am, why don't you tell me about these things? What about the door? He's saying the door was kicked in?
I was robbed twice.
Damn.
One time I wasn't there, and the second time my kid's father got beat up when we were there.
Did you mention?
And yes, I did call him and let him know that we were robbed. He told me that him and Bruce were going to come and bring boards for the door because the door doesn't even lock. The back door doesn't even lock anymore because the frame is knocked off, and you can see where the lock is. And he never came and put no board there. That's why
Sir,
I brought my
does look
dog
like
and
it
had
was
my
kicked
dog
in.
there.
Does look like it was kicked in.
The
Why
front
didn't
door
you go and
too was
repair
kicked
it?
in.
I asked her for a police report so I can get the door replaced. She never gave me a police report.
And I gave you-
She never told me the door was unlockable.
You didn't go and see it?
They put a dog in there.
Sir, did you go and see it?
Yes, sir.
And you couldn't tell it was unlockable? I can look at it and tell. You said you did present him with an incident report?
I gave him the partial report, and he's supposed to go and get it.
You never gave me a police
All
report.
right,
I
let
asked
me
you
have
for
it
it.
now, please. Well,
And-
let me see your bill for the towel, sir. And ma'am, why don't you think you should pay him for the towel?
The kitchen tile? I agreed to pay from the kitchen tile because my dog was in there. Now, but I didn't fix it because you didn't come and fix my mold. You didn't come and fix the door. I had to put the dog there because how was I going to protect my kids? Or, that's why I got the dog.
Sir, I got a text here where she said that everything that was damaged in the house that she would replace it, repair or replace it.
That's it?
You saved that one.
Yeah, right. You saved that text. You didn't erase that one, huh? Yeah, I'm sure she meant she would pay for everything she was responsible for.
Exactly.
She was a victim of a third party, sir. She wouldn't be responsible as a victim of a crime. Aren't you ordinarily responsible for repairs?
Yes, sir.
Defendant Ebony Zachary rented a house from the plaintiff, and she admits that on 4 occasions she gave him sexual favors for a break on her rent. But the plaintiff insists nothing ever happened between them.
Sir, I'll give you $1,000 for your towel. Have a good day. Everything else I'm dismissing. The door was your responsibility after she was kicked. It was kicked in by a criminal. She gave you a copy of the police report. I'm not going to accept that she is responsible for the mold in a home. Have a good day. $1,000 for you, sir.
You're lying. I never touched you, never said anything to you, and I don't know why
You
you're
didn't
lying.
touch me. I touched you.
And you didn't touch me. The only touching we did was when you had me my rent money. That was it.
My rent money.
And I don't know why you started up here lying, but I hope.
They got the same color on. Y'all notice that chat?
Because I know what I did, and I know that you're lying, and you know that you're lying
On national TV
on national TV.
with 6 children.
With 6
And
children.
all
Damn,
the
that's a
family
lot of
members
babies.
I have.
So
You think
what?
I would lie to them
Yes, you
about
would.
me?
Yes, you would. And you know you're
Okay.
lying.
Let me know what y'all think about this ratchet in the comment section below. Do you think he let Shorty bless him for some rent passage, guys? Or do you think Shorty is lying on the old man? You feel me? I feel like black men don't cheat. So I gotta go with the old homie. And I thought that was kind of funny. So I hope y'all enjoyed this video. Let me know if y'all want more videos like these or if y'all want something else. You feel me? I love y'all so much. Appreciate y'all. Make sure y'all like, share, and subscribe. Until next time, GVO, if you ain't know, we out.